Hey besties, welcome back to another video. This is dinner on a budget as a stay-at-home mom trying to save money. So if you are in one of the, what is it, like 47 states that experienced that gigantic snowstorm yesterday, oh my God, if you know me, you know that I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, well, a suburb of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And y'all, we got like 2.5 foot of snow. We literally were outside playing in it all day yesterday. Like we went out once around 2 and played in it, and it was pretty deep. And then we went back out around 5 and played in it some more, and it was even more like it literally. I have a pair of tall Uggs, and it literally came up to the top of my Uggs, like it was over top my Uggs. Crazily insane. This is the literal biggest snowstorm that Pittsburgh has seen since the blizzard of 1993. So I decided to make some homemade crock pot chicken noodle soup. I mean, what is better on a blizzard day when you're snowed in and stuck in the house than a homemade chicken noodle soup in a crock pot? So all these ingredients I bought last week. The celery they sent me kind of looked a little iffy. So I just used a couple pieces and cut up what looked okay. And then I cut up some carrots. I'm here cutting up some onion. I do put carrots, celery, and onion into the crock pot. Then I'm going to get my chicken and throw it in. I do throw my chicken in frozen. I just like it better that way. Then I'm going to add some water. And then you'll see me add my spices. I don't use cube bouillon. I use regular bouillon, like in a can or jar or shaker bottle, this stuff right here. So one thing I will say is I did end up adding way too much bouillon, which made it super, super salty. So, of course, my wonderful husband had to fix my mistake last night. But yeah, so I put it in, and then I just keep going back and stirring it and checking on it because I'm going to wait till the chicken gets nice and done. Also, by the way, let's see, I never should have added that second amount, man. That's where your girl went wrong. That is where I went wrong. Never should have done that. Anyway, yeah, so I keep checking it. And I also bought the thin chicken breasts, the boneless, skinless chicken breasts, the thin ones, because they cook better and quicker. So when your chicken is done and pretty much cooked all the way through, you're going to take it out and then you're going to shred it. I just use a fork and just shred it like this because it's easiest for me. If you have a chicken shredder, then shred it with a shredder, I guess. I don't know. But this is just how I like to do it. And then I'm going to stick it back into the crock pot. Here we go. I think I ended up with like 5 thin pieces of chicken breast, which was plenty of chicken for this meal. So yeah, I'm just, like I said, shredding up the chicken, and then I'll put it back in the crock pot, and I will continue to let this cook for about another 2 hours. I cook mine until my chicken is pretty much all the way done and my carrots and celery and onions are nice and soft. I don't like crunchy vegetables in my soup. It's not a pleasant thing for me. So, but yeah, so, we put it back in, mix it all up, and we put the lid back on for a little while. We come back in about 2 hours, and then it is time to stir it up and add the noodles. See me testing to make sure everything is done correctly and done enough. Once I put my noodles in, which you'll see here in a second, I let it go for about 45 minutes. And then you're done. So if you're looking for a very easy, cheaper meal to feed your family on a very cold winter blizzard day, try this one. It's amazing. If you want a recipe, leave a comment and I'd be happy to tell you exactly what I used. But I just measure with the heart. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.